Hello again and welcome to this series of videos in which I'm showing you how I'm producing the song Fly Away. This time I'm gonna be reviewing some different issues in terms of the bass track, the piano track, and we'll take on to the electric guitar. Since the vocals are already done in the last video, I only made a small change to the reverb for the vocals, and I'm gonna be showing you this right away. I've been using the Roomworks SE reverb for all the vocals, but instead I thought about trying to use this Revelation, and I think it sounds a lot better. Instead of using two Roomworks, one for the main reverb for the entire vocal, and another one only for the S's from the vocals, which I wanted to sound like in a big room or a kind of a church feeling like. So instead of using those two reverbs, same reverb but different settings for those two purposes, I tried this one, and this one is replacing both, and I think it sounds nicer for this track. Let's hear the before and after. Before, I don't think I have that Roomworks for the S's, but you can get an idea of how the vocals sounded before. Let's hear it like this. Okay, and now with the Revelation. That ego of yours, it got so big. Let's try another part. Let's try the first verse. Hopes were all so weak, so I just lied in bed and wait. And I think sometimes of all the things. Maybe it seems to be a lot of reverb, but it's not, because in the mix you will not hear that whole lot of the reverb. It's kind of the same, but I think this one is it's way better for this song, and in the mix it sounds like this. Hopes were all so weak, so I just lied in bed and wait. And I think sometimes of all the things that you and I could say, but I wish for a better life instead, so Another change I made is adding two plugins on the bass track, because the bass sounded pretty weak, like this, and okay, the maximizer is getting the bass a bit louder, but it's not louder, it's also a bit compressed, and the magneto gives, I don't know, something extra, a bit extra. So the bass is set, so let's get to the next track, which is the piano. The piano is very well recorded already, but I needed to do some tweaks, some small tweaks, like cutting out the low frequencies, because it has a lot of low frequencies and we don't need them right here. And if we listen the mix, it's okay, but here and there it pops out from the mix, because it has some louder sections, and I think I need to compress it a bit. In this part, I think it's the piano is too loud, a bit too loud. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm just afraid not to cover the electric guitar with the piano, so that's why I'm saying it's a bit louder. But I think we first should mix the electric guitar and then see if the piano is fighting with the electric guitar or not. So let's get to the electric guitar, right? Let's hear the electric guitar from the beginning, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be processing those parts, I don't know, differently, I think.
Waiting every morning for the strength to fight a day, but my hopes were all so weak, so I just let them dead and wait. And I think sometimes of all the
So I have two plugins already set, which is the vintage compressor on the group channel and the razor to compress a bit the electric guitar. So this part is the same. No, it's not the same with this one, and not the same with this one. It's almost the same, but it's not quite. I'm thinking about if I should process the verse and the chorus differently or not. Yes, this part and this part I have an idea. This is not so interesting for my idea, but this part is very interesting for what I have to... I'm thinking about putting a reverb here. This channel, you can hear this channel on the left side, and this one is on the right side, but I want to set a reverb for this to be set on the right channel. Let's do this, but first let's duplicate the track. This is the one I want to keep, so I'm gonna be removing everything else, and from this I'm removing this. So this is the first channel from on the left side, right? And the right side, let's duplicate this one too. We don't need this one here. This one here is removed, also this one. So we have the two tracks side by side, and let's do the processing. Okay, I think it's gonna sound nice. So let's add an FX channel. Yeah, let's do the reverberation. Why not? So this is for the above track, and let's move it pre-fader, and then let's try something from here. I want to hear only this track. Okay, so I want the reverb on the right. So you hear the guitar on the left. It got so but it's not working like this, and I'm not sure why. Why it isn't panned? I set it on the right. Oh, I think it's going to the backing vocals. No, this is wrong. No, not the backing vocals. I want it to go to the electric guitar group. Yes, I think... Yes, this is interesting. I think I like this one. Let's make the same processing for the other channel. So I am gonna be using this one and add another FX channel, but going to electric guitar this time. Revelation, it's the right one, and I want a concert hall natural, to be the same. And let's test if the plugins are the same for both guitars. The only thing, so this one is it's panned on the right and this one must be panned on the left. Yes, it's working nice. Now let's hear both together. I'm hearing a lot more reverb on the right, and I don't know why, because they are the same. Maybe because this one is not pre-fader. Let's hear it now. Yes. This is interesting. I think I saw this technique on a Paul David's video. He is an awesome guy talking about guitars, and especially electric guitars. If you want to learn to play the guitar, even if it's electric or acoustic, or you are an intermediate and want to learn something more advanced, definitely you should check his courses on the guitar, because I'm not sure if he is the best, but he is definitely someone important in this industry of guitar courses online. I saw this technique of setting a double-tracked guitar with delays panned like this. The channels from the right have the reverb on the left and vice versa. I'm very happy with this sound.
That ego of yours, it got so big, so I'm left reminiscing of what it could have been.
Let's make a group channel for these 4 tracks, because I want to compress this sound a bit more. Group channel, this is the second verse. It's stereo, it's going to electric guitar. Yes, that's right. Let's hear it in the mix.
That ego of yours, it got so big, so I'm left reminiscing of what it could have been.
I like this part. It stays like it is because I like it, and let's hear and process the other ones.
But my hopes were all so weak, so I just let them dead away.
I'm thinking about adding here a bit of delay, but first let's set those 4 tracks on a group. Electric guitar 4-track group. Yes, I said I want a bit of delay, but also a bit of compression. So let's insert a compression. Let's go for maximizer. No, vintage compressor. Let's do some processing over here. Again, the same way we went for the second verse. Let's go with a stereo delay because we have stereo sounds. It's a stereo guitar. Let's hear the 4. 1/4. Isn't this working? Why isn't this working? I think those 4 tracks are not going to the right group. So let's see the mixer over here. Where are the tracks? Yes, they are. So where is my stereo delay? I'm not hearing any of this. Why? What's happening? I think I set the plugins on the wrong channel. I'm here on the condenser, not on the group. So let's get them to the group. Yes, that's different. I think I set already this filter, but I want to also hear the bass removed here. So now I panned the right channel on the left. I mean the delays from the right are on the left channel and vice versa. This is getting interesting. And let's put them 50% here. Feedback, maybe let the feedback here. Less bass and less high frequencies. Let's hear it now. Maybe the feedback is too much. Okay, but I need to EQ only the delays. So I'm gonna do another track for this one, an FX channel, and with no effects right away, but I want to move the delay on the FX channel, stereo delay, over here. Now, electric guitar for track FX. I have the delay over here, right? What do I hear? I'm hearing a lot of, I don't know, noises from this channel. It's coming from this channel. Interesting. But now I have also the mix. I think we need to get all the way wet because we are using this plugin on a send channel as a send effect. Now listen to it again, and I have the control over here for the delay, and let's remove all the bass and also the high frequency, and I don't know, let's make a spike over here. Okay, let's hear all this together in the mix, if the computer allows.
I've been waiting every morning for the strength to fight a day, but my hopes were all so weak, so I just let them dead and wait. And I think sometimes of all the things that you and I could say, but I wish for a better life instead, so I keep it so damn far away from you. To yourself. Far away story, and I'm so sick of.
I want to try this part with these effects over here. It's not bad. This is chaos. But this one, I think this is better. Yes. Because long notes with short delay and shorter notes with reverb only. Yes, let's hear it in the mix, in the context.
You say but fuck your story, cause
I think they are quieter or
think for a second, I am done.
yes, they are quieter. I really want to have a special set of channels for this section. So what I'm going to do is to, I don't know, maybe I can clone this whole section. Let me save the project first and then let's try this. Duplicate tracks. Ta-da! Okay. I want not to confuse all these tracks. So I think maybe we can... Yes, that's what I wanted. The Cubase is very, very smart at this part. I mean, it just did exactly what I wanted. This is awesome. Now, if I undo this, I started with this, but if I drag starting from this one, maybe it will keep the order of the tracks. I don't know. Okay. I have them in order. Now let's move them all back here. Yes, and I have those first 5 tracks are over here, and I need to remove these, and the next 5 tracks are over here, and I'm expecting that this is not the second verse, this is the bridge. Okay, bridge group. Yes, it's actually amazing to work like like this workflow is, I don't know, they thought, the programmers of the software really have thought about all this. If I don't know, someone like me just some time need to do this trick, to copy the channels and to have absolutely all the settings and the plugins and everything set, only to change data files, and there we go. This part has the same settings as the other part, but I don't want the same settings. I want kind of the same settings, but to make some changes. And I need to cut the very low edge of the... Okay, and I want to amplify some frequencies to cut in the mix, but let's hear the mix.
Don't you dare to say I'm sorry. Said you here, but fuck your for your loving. You say I'm here for you, yeah boy. You won't even.
Yeah, let's hear again each part a bit, and I think the guitar is set, the electric guitar is set. We have 16 channels for electric guitar. Nice.
But my hopes were also with life instead, so I keep my eyes ahead. I'm gonna fly away. Don't think for a second. Next thing that you hear, but fuck your story, cause for every liar you got a story, and I'm
I think it sounds nice, and I'm thinking about alternating the piano sections with the electric guitar sections, because on the chorus it makes more sense to hear the piano and the pads, and on the other parts it sounds better with electric guitar and pads and no piano. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm gonna be trying some different versions for this song before its release. But for now, I hear any instrument evenly. I think even the voice and everything, even the vocals and everything else.
'cause forever from you. You said you were here, but fuck your story. You won't even know my name. Next year I'll be so damn far away from you.
We have only a few channels for this project. That's funny, right? If we don't open the folders. I think that's it for now, and I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna be listening to this song again and again in this form, and maybe I'll make some changes next time I'll make the video. I think in the next video I'm gonna be doing small changes if needed. So until then, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, bye!